Right, g'day team. Hey. Right, just checking we're all good. Good to rock and roll. Oh, look, there we are. Make sure, oh yeah, I think we're looking good. I'm just gonna adjust the screen slightly. Here we go. I think we'll just turn that a little bit that way. It's not bad. Not bad. Right. Let's just double check. A little bit of a technical glitch here. Right. How's that? How are we going? I think we just like buzzed out for a second. Did we buzz out for a second? Don't worry, Santa's here. Santa's here, ready to go. Everyone's like, there it is. Don't mind me and my Santa cup. There we go. Santa's ready to rock and roll. He's here. This is a great one. I can wear this out as a mask. It's like a legit mask. So I'm going to be rocking that at the supermarket in a few places this week. Thank you very much. I'll be the Santa for everyone this year. I'll bring you some holiday joy. Right. I don't know if today's going to be a holiday joy. I thought, right, this is one of my favourite workouts. I should say used to be one of my favourite workouts. No, it still is. It's tough. It's punchy. It kicks you in the butt. Okay. I just saw Michael there saying that he did his 2K yesterday. Michael, I'm not sure you're going to really enjoy doing this one today, but hey, we'll get to that when it comes. Okay, but it's a nice workout because it's sort of because we do time, obviously. If you were working towards sort of 2K stuff, you do a similar workout than this, but instead of like 8 minutes, it's 2Ks. And then everything is just a 500-meter segment. So you're just looking to get into the rhythm, stepping it up as the rating comes all the way to the line. And then each set gets progressively harder and faster, as you can tell by here. Okay, so my prediction, first one, yeah, not bad. Second one, this is touching this, we're getting there. Third one, you're going to be like, holy shit, I've got one more to go. Okay, and then the last one, we just let it go, let it free up, and that'll be us. Okay, so you can see the ratings. Everything just increases. We start at 20, 22, 24, 26, and then every set just starts up from there. Very self-explanatory. I have been good. Okay, I've given you a 3-minute rest period. I think that's about right. Yeah. You can make this workout a little bit more manageable or a little bit harder just by doing rest periods. Okay, you could do a 2-minute rest period, makes it really tough. You can push it out to 4 minutes, just makes it just a little bit easier, but I wouldn't say like super easier. But yeah, that's the situation. So, seeing as this is our last live stream before Christmas and the New Year, actually, I thought, right, let's do this. Let's go. Let's just we'll just punch it out. It's pretty good one to sign off the year, I guess. So let's get to it. Okay, I'm going to finish. Sandra's going to give me some black gold, ready for the session, and then we'll be into it. Okay, so this one here, 3, 4, 5 minutes of warm up. Okay, jump on now. Get everything sorted. Just tick along. Maybe throw in 30 seconds, 40 seconds, maybe a minute at sort of 22, 24, just to sort of get us into the first set. And then we'll be hitting the first set as we do, go through second, third, fourth, taking it home all the way. Okay, so she's going to be tough. This last set, I'm not going to lie, is going to test your resolve a little bit, just because when you start getting up in these 28s and 30s and sort of the end of the second and into the third, it really starts sort of weighing down on you a little bit. Okay, but that's all good. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Let me finish this. I could probably keep Santa under the erg as a bit of motivation, maybe. Oh, black gold. Right, yeah, we'll put Santa at the back there. How's he? Is he going to sit back there nicely? Yeah, we'll just bring him this way a little bit. There you are, Santa. Right, let's go. Yeah, let's get ready to warm up and rock and roll. Got a bit of hay fever at the moment, so I'm just going to make sure I can breathe and talk while I'm getting through all of this. That'll be fine. Absolutely fine. Right, let's get us some heart rate jiggies going. Indoor rower, always one or two at the top. Must do a little bit of them, I guess. Okay. So remember, same sort of focuses we're looking at that we've been doing. Okay, just always getting that little bit more focus on the parts of the stroke where you feel like you can improve, whether that's the sequencing, whether it's the hang, the relaxation, okay, or even just the movement speed, trying to become one with the machine to really feel how much the machine's doing the work for you. Nice and smooth, the hands around the finish, okay. Just trying to be really one with the machine in terms of just riding the machine as we come forward and then having that ability to press away, feel the hang, feel those muscles under the armpits. Okay, good. Just be nice and loose with it. Good. Okay, so we're just starting now to put a little bit of pressure on. Now that we've stretched out, got the muscles starting to warm up, blood flowing around. Okay, we just start to add that resistance. Feel that connection. Really making sure we try and roll around the front. Just feel that compression. You come in, be nice and supple. Okay, remember not having knees locked out. The legs are pushing us down, but remembering that the body, the arms are coming through. So we're finished here. Got that relaxation, and then we just roll off the back with the soft knees. As you see, if we've got soft knees, we can just roll forward as we come off that back, okay? Really simple, allows us to we don't need to be set, be jerky as we come forward. So remember that, finding that changeover through here as we just roll across, handles across the top of the knees, they're drawing the body forward, okay, and it's just coming with us as we right into the front, okay? Oh, that little tickle right in the throat. She's going to be interesting. We can start pumping it along, okay? So keep that pressure going. Okay, so let's just build it up for 30 seconds, 40 seconds in your own time, 22, 24, something like that, just to get used to the extra speed that we're going to hit quite soon into this first piece, okay? So, ready to move? Sometime now. Okay, so just feel it yourselves. Just feel that extra little bit of push, the body swing, creating that speed. Sit back on the stroke. Nice long arms. Find that hang. Good. Okay, free it up a little bit more if you want. I'm going to free it up here to 25, 26. Good. Just feeling that speed. Moving as one continuous motion. Right. Take that down. Okay, good. So that's probably about all we need to do. I guess for this warm up, we'll just roll off here. We'll start to firm it shortly. Okay. So just next 10, 15 seconds, just push it back down onto close to your speed. Okay. Do the push. Let's do another 5 strokes. Okay, give it 2 more, a bit more. That's it, a little bit more effort. Okay, good. Right, bloody got to get this tickle out of my throat, not going to lie. Okay, that's us. We're ready to go. 6 odd minutes of warm up, plenty, okay. It's hard sometimes because you're like, shit, this wicket's going to take 40, blah, 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 blah. You want to do less warm up, but trust me, got to do good amount of workout, warm up, depending on your workouts, okay? Because last thing you want is getting injured, okay? And it's basically, this is only reason we do a lot of this is injury prevention, you know. We want to be able to put a good foot forward, put ourselves under pressure. We can't do that unless we've actually warmed up. You know, we can't just hit the first one. You know, we'll try and hit numbers and we're like, oh, that could hurt, you know. So it just gives us enough to be loose enough, feel a glow on the body, feel a bit sweaty already, and we're good to go. Okay, simple as that. So let's rock and roll. Okay, let's jump onto our workouts. Select workout, new workout, doing the intervals again. Intervals time. Just take that set time up to 8 minutes. Rest time to 3. Leave it flashing for a second. Let's drink up, whatever you need. I'm just going to wipe my handle, make sure it's ready to go. Might just give myself a bit more drag. Let's go up to 6. Might be a bit heavy, but we'll play that by ear. Remember that as well. If you're still experimenting with drag bits and pieces, do what you need. Okay, press the check box. Let's rock and roll. Okay. So just every 2 minutes we're changing. So we're going to have good focus for that 2 minutes, change it up, free it up, move with the speed, get a small change, good change on the screen, make the change happen by the movements that we're creating. Okay, we're not going to just be like, right, going up and we're going to punch the power. The power is going to come by the extra speed that we're creating and generating from our body movements, hand speed, all the above. Okay, the power comes naturally if we do it right. Here we go. Right, let's rip into it. Are you ready? Row. Okay, so this should be easy. Just starting off, finding our length. Nice hang. Okay, really look to feel that length naturally. Okay, when we talk about natural length, It's all done by getting us set up, riding in, okay? We're getting really tight and cramped as we come into the front. Feet, check your feet height, maybe they're too high, too low. Maybe your shoes need to be looked at. Because if you've got really stiff-soled shoes, you just can't quite get that nice flexion in the foot as you come into that front part of the stroke. Okay, it should feel like we're getting to a spot that we can't really go out of, okay, because the body's getting all tight on itself. But we don't want to have it so that as we're coming forward, we're like, oh, I feel like I've really got to drop my shoulders to try and get the length that you want, okay? So take that into consideration. So we just roll with this length that we're naturally getting. Coming into the front, feeling that final part of that deceleration just before the catch. So the weight on the feet. And then we're just in the position to hang away. Okay, spread up 2 points. Now, okay, we start with the hands. And then we just ride this recovery a little bit quicker. Okay, there it is. Minimal change, but we can see what happened on the screen. Okay, good. So now we're moving a bit quicker. Remember that hang as we come out of the front. Focus on that for a little bit. Holding those arms nice and long. Trying to get that feeling that the connection's right through the body, under the armpits and the lats. Trying to stay away from tension in the arms and the shoulders and chest. Okay, and we're moving, the flywheel's moving. We're not having to pick it up heavy. We're just trying to get the gear and then open ourselves out. So use the legs, the body. Good. So this is good, it's nice. Good focus. Nice momentum. Good hang. Right, we're going up. This one. Now. So now we do have to just think about a little bit more acceleration on the legs. Okay, that's good. But we're moving the hands around the back, gliding forward. And we're right at the finish. When the hands come to us, we feel that core engagement. Hold the body steady. We feel the straps on our feet holding us from zipping off the back. Okay? And we transfer that weight around the turn. And then we ride forward with the speed of the chain, the speed of our momentum. The inertia that we create with speed in, we transfer it to speed out. Okay, this is why if we stop We've lost that inertia. Okay. Around the turn. Good. Okay, and we've naturally held that acceleration and speed with the handles. So you should be able to see the result of that on screen. Okay, last change now. Go be nice and loose. Relax. Small change in speed. Okay, quick workout. This is the type of feeling as we get through these pieces. We've got to be relaxed in the last quarter, even the last half, because it'll teach you how to be relaxed and loose when under pressure, doing 2Ks, 5K. And that's the goal, okay? Stay loose, stay relaxed, focus on what's moving the machine, how we're riding it on the recovery. Good. Find this metronomic pendulum rhythm. Really good. Just rolling through. Okay, really good. Breathe now. Stay loose. Roll right through the finish line. Okay, good. So we'll roll it out in the 3 breaks that we really need. Okay. Focus the breathing now. Sit up. Don't necessarily need to get full length. The main thing is getting oxygen around the body, okay? Putting that through the blood back into some muscle grips, okay? Catching that breath, okay, and being loose and relaxed. Okay, we'll probably do that for at least half the rest period, as we've got plenty of it. Okay, this will put us in a good stead for our second piece. Be really focused, okay, and then we're going to really focus on the next rest period, which will take us through into the third piece. Okay, because that's quite important. If we blow our cookies on the third piece, fourth piece can be a bit difficult, okay? So as I said in the last couple of minutes of that, when we make these changes, we're trying to find this metronomic rhythm that's easy, it's maintainable, and it's using the sequence of what we're trying to achieve with the stroke. It's using our body weight so that we create this inertia here. Okay, we do that, and you'll always hear me saying around the back, you know, speed in, whatever the speed in here, speed out. And that's created by just engaging the core, moving out, and then back onto the speed, okay? When we stop and we pause here, we lose all of that ability for our muscles to just contract and draw us forward, okay? Contract and draw us forward. If we get that really well through here, then by the time we're back onto this, we're just rolling. We are rolling, 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 okay? And that's the idea. There's a little bit of tension there in that core, and then we're away, okay? So especially when we get up in those ratings, that if we start getting here, you know, we either stop too much or we're trying to rip it in, then we lose that ability to be able to move, okay? And when we get up to 28 and 30, we want to be able to go like this, okay, to be able to create that speed around the finish. And that's really the key to it, okay? So it's a lot easier at 20 rating to feel it quite slow, but then as we increase, we've really got to remember this rhythm around the turn to be able to get back onto the machine, let that machine do the work for us. Right, here we go. Now, okay, so we're starting at 22. So just flow into it. Keeping the hands moving. Okay, we build into this piece, build into the speed, okay? Always give yourself just a little bit of time, okay? We've had 30 seconds. So now we should be onto the rhythm, focusing on the movements, compression, working on the hang. Okay, this is good. Okay, because once we get pretty much to this minute, we should be on a platform in terms of body movement, power creation, and we're going to take that through all the changes from there forward. We don't want to make changes where we start tensing up or thinking that we need to be stronger with the grab or the connection out the front. We'll do what we're doing now. We find that rhythm, and then we're just going to add some more strokes per minute to it. Okay, so this first change, relatively easy, just breathe things up a bit, move a little bit quicker. Here we go. Now, okay, just like that. Nice and easy. Just rolling with it. Okay, it's smooth. It's relaxed. Okay, and see how we've made good change to speed. We haven't tried to tense up or think about working a lot harder. We're just working with the machine. More strokes per minute. That's what gives us the speed. Okay, good. Keep that focus. Let's focus this finish. Handle's coming to us. Have a look. Are we brushing the body with the handle? Or are we pulling it in? We're pulling it in. Let's keep thinking about the hang. Body swing helps draw that handle. Okay, the sequence of the stroke. Bodies. Nice flat wrists if we can. But most importantly, just try and think of that flat chain. More deviation if you want. Make sure we're not dropping, lifting too much. Okay, second half. Now, so free it up. 26. So here we go, we've just got to be nice and loose. Move. Feel that inertia. Momentum around the finish. Let the hands move away. Feel a little bit of pull on the toes, on the strap, and ride it forward. Don't be too tense in the grip on the way forward, okay? I need to choke the handle. For this third quarter, where we really want to just feel ourselves sit back, create the power, sit back. Remember, we're not trying to lift huge weight off the front. The cog's moving. So we're just keeping that freedom. Good. Okay, so breathe. Prepare for this next change. Think about what you're going to do with a little bit more acceleration. Ride the speed. Ready? Yep. Acceleration rather than power on the drive. If we create the power, it should almost feel like we're doing less around the finish. No time to pull the arms. That body rock through the hips, on the drive. Nice. Okay, ride this. Open the mouth. Breathe. Hey, relax that face. Open the mouth a little bit. For the hang resistance. Not muscle tension. Good. Back and forward. Okay, this is nice. About 7 strokes there. All the way to the line. Nice. Okay. Really good. Okay, so remember, quite important this break. Okay, we're halfway through the workout. Get your breathing here. Okay, but so far so good. Okay, it's been really good focus. Hopefully that's been coming across around trying to stay relaxed. Really look for that hang. Really look for that body to just pivot off the hips through the swing. Okay, and then be relaxed for this part here, all the way forward. Okay, we do it with what, two fingers. Should be able to feel ourselves move around and just flow back. Okay, it literally is this part here is where we need to be doing a lot of focus on that recovery. Just because if we're trying to force ourselves back over, trying to feel like I've got to be holding this so that I can feel the power on the first part, okay, not quite where we need to be. So have a drink, keep moving if we can. Okay, and that's one thing I talk about a lot, is that, we come up here, it's hard to live in that position, okay, right at the front. And that's why we use that compression of our bodies that don't want to sit there as part of the spring. Okay, we push ourselves together, but it wants to come out because the body is just not wanting to live in that space. Okay, and that very first part around there is where we pick up the flywheel, knowing that it's already doing 3,000 revolutions or whatever, okay? And so we're not picking it up like it would be when it's really slow. Like if we were trying to do it now, it's heavy, okay? But when we're at that full speed and we've got the rate and the flywheel's tapping itself over, all we've got to do is just get on top of it and hold it, okay? And the more we do that and the way we find out, it's easy, okay? And if our speed slip, if we think about, I've got to make it go faster, we're going to cook ourselves, okay? But if we think, right, focus, feel that acceleration, pick the speed up a little bit better, okay? It's way easier. So here we go, enough chat, 24 now. Okay, so really focus this piece. We'll break it down every minute, maybe even two. Really good focal points. So start here by finding the speed that we need to move. Okay, worry about the speed on the screen in a minute. Okay, but we've got our 24. So now let's think about the creation, our body weight, so we can find a good sustainable pace, somewhere where we can move on as we go through the piece. Good. Okay, so this piece is very focused on speed of movement. We do it efficiently, we'll get through in a good shape. We start working too hard, we're going to be really cooked before we go into this last piece. Okay, so hold our shape, hold our bodies in the form that we're trying to achieve. Nice long arms. Good. Remembering that rating carried by the acceleration of the legs. Right, up now. A chance to feel that little bit of movement, speed, acceleration of the legs. Okay, what we noticed, speed went quicker. We didn't think about adding a huge amount of power, like, oh, make it go faster. Okay, moving with the machine, handles. Okay, look at your number, maintain. Breathing now, sitting tall, nice and proud and relaxed. Feel this rhythm around the turn, the inertia, the momentum. Handles. Switch off the handles. Feel them getting pulled away with the bungee. Good. Okay. Looking for consistency. Smoothness, patience. Good. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so as we go up, a little bit more zing on the leg. Acceleration, not power. Move with it. Tap it along. Here we go. 28. Now. Good. Handles around the back. Nice. Roll forward. Okay, nice long arms. Okay, breathe. This is good. Okay, feel that press on the feet. Sequence of the body leads to driving that body. Good. Okay, really nice. Staying loose. Changing. Finding that efficient spot. Tap along. Flywheel. Okay, around that turn. Roll in. Press away. Good. This is nice. Okay. Hold that freedom. Cup 2. Now. A little bit of acceleration. Focus leg speed. Good. Now ride this. Stay loose. Find the recovery. Give it attention. Hang. Armpits. That's it. Out of the shoulders. Good. Breathe. Stay loose. Tap along. Good. 20 strokes. Both feet. Last 10. Long hang. Sit back. Round the turn. Both front and back. Good. Okay. Roll it out. Really important. This rest period now. Okay. Open the mouth. Okay, so far so good. Okay, really good. Hopefully we're all working on being as relaxed in that hang as possible, feeling that inertia, moving with the speed, okay? Taking that rhythm around the front, and then just finding that acceleration, okay? There's a difference between like power of the drive and the acceleration, okay? If we're more thinking about the pickup and then the speed that's created through here, rather than the pickup and power, it's a slight mental change, okay? And if we get that acceleration, it does really help with this inertia, relaxation around the finish, okay? And it allows us to let that, because all we're trying to do is let that flywheel spin a little bit quicker for a little bit longer. That's all that speed is on your screen, okay? You let it slow down too much around the front, it's heavier on the drive, makes you feel lethargic, sluggish, slow, okay? Pick up the speed, tap it along, try and be light and quick with it, if that's the thought process. Maintain speeds a little bit longer, okay? Maybe a little bit easier. Yes, you've got to move the body speed for it, but that's what all this relaxation around here and coming forward allows you to do, okay? So, last piece. Now, if you're really struggling on that one, go down half a number, even a number on your drag, okay? Honestly, just give it a go. If you're like, man, I'm not going to be able to get the ratings, that was real horrific in that last 30, the last 2 minutes, okay? Just give yourself a little bit less resistance and then work on the speed, okay? So, this is the tough one. Break it down. We're going to focus each 2 minutes, as I said, probably every minute. A good focus point that we go through. It's going to be very difficult the last half. Stay relaxed, stay loose, because this is where you get the benefit. The later stage, 3/4 of the way through a 2K. Okay, here we go. Okay, don't worry about the speed yet, and the numbers. We'll focus rating first. Also remember, if you're rowing along and you're seeing, say, 25 on the screen, don't worry about it too much until about 4 or 5 strokes later, because it could be rounding it to, say, 25 and a half, which is pretty super close to 26 anyway. So it's not a huge issue. Okay, just remember that through the ratings. Okay, but we've settled into this nicely. Now let's start thinking about our hang, setting our base speed. Okay, making sure, trying to stay as relaxed as possible on the recovery. Really got to focus our work and rest ratio. This is good. Nice. Good hang. Okay, so focus. Remember, acceleration, and then maintain that rhythm. Metronomic. This one. Now. Looking for that smoothness. Flywheel. Looking at it as we roll around the front. Good. Okay, feel that compression. natural length. Good. Good rhythm. Okay, let's really focus. It's elastic. Hang. Armpits. Down into the lats. With momentum. Okay, good. Nice speed. And nice breathing. Maintain. Trying to keep out the tension. Good. Okay. Coming to the ugly part. Second half. Third quarter up. With hand speed. Nice. Okay, being relaxed as possible. Moving the hands. Armpit hang. Around the front. Roll in and away. Watch the face. This is good. Breathe. Good. Techniques on our side. Acceleration. Stand loose. Hey. Breathe up. Accelerate. Now. Last workout. Last change. Half long. You know how far is left. Good. Move around the turn. Tap. Flywheel. This is good. 32 strokes. Now, hang, feet, long arms, inertia. Bodies, legs, Yeah. Face, mouth, hang all the way through the line. Oh, nice team. Yeah. Holy moly. Okay, don't stop. Breathe. Roll it out, okay? This is good. Nice. Okay. Crikey. We have some technical issue through the middle of that. Just looking at my video, looks like we're like a minute behind. I'm still pumping away, unless that's just the pickup to my phone. We'll wait and see anyway when we've wound it down. I'll give it a reset. Okay, really good. Okay, great commitment. Really nice focus. Okay, to me, yeah, I'm experienced, but I really felt like I was getting the right things across as I started to feel them. Okay, yep, a little bit touch and go in the last part of that, but when I feel we're not quite getting the front because we're just starting to tire a bit, fatigue, having that call come in is really good. Okay, and then really focusing on getting the smoothness and that relaxation as much as possible. Okay, I'm not going to lie. It's hard to be relaxed when your heart rate's north of 180. You're struggling to breathe, trying to put in power so that your speeds don't slow down, trying to keep the rating. Okay, but we're only doing it for a shortish period of time, 30 strokes, it's a minute. And it's about really trying to get that understanding and focus of just, where's my maintenance level? Can I hold this efficiently enough for the next minute? Okay, and then what's after that? Am I going a little bit too hard here where I'm going to blow my cookies in the last little bit? Okay, just press the machine actually and reset your numbers. Have I overdone it? Okay, and to be honest, we've all been there, we've all done it, and it's a fine balance when we're doing workouts like this. It's a really fine balance between sitting under the red line, sitting on the red line, which is what we're trying to achieve, and tipping over it. Okay, because once we tip over that red line, no coming back. Okay, we're out. You've got to either maintain it to the finish, or you've really got to knock back your numbers in quite a large way. Okay, and so different workouts like this and others similar are really designed around that, because we've got to try and find the red line. Okay, we've got to go over it sometimes to figure out, can I manage that? Can I not? And I'm sure we've all done like 1,000 meters where you went out way too hard and you were like, I'm slowing so fast, towards the finish. Those type of situations. So the more we touch on that red line every now and again, the more we get used to it, we start to understand it, get a feeling for our bodies, okay? And then do pieces which are going to test that red line and be like, oh man, I reckon that's one of the fastest sort of 500s I've done at 30 rate or whatever it might be. You know, it's all really coming around that. Yeah, I had some pretty good speeds there. So quite happy, not gonna lie. It was really good. Okay, but let's just warm it down a bit more. You guys just keep paddling for another minute or so. I'm just gonna check this. Just gonna check my phone. I feel like it skipped something and it's well behind time, which is not ideal. Where are we? Right, I think we might be back up to speed. Okay, I think we're here. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm going to say there's a lot of sweat on my phone. So that could have been the cause of it. When I finished that piece, it was like, it wasn't until we finished that 3-minute recovery that I saw myself finishing. So yeah, that's fine. Right, team, this has been great workout. Okay, really good job. I felt like we probably made it about the perfect workout, not going to lie. I don't think we needed any more rest. We didn't need less rest, that's for sure. But hopefully it really gave you a good understanding as you're going along of just making sure we're really focused on that technique, okay? And it's in shorter workouts and shorter intervals, you know, even doing like 6-minute ones or 5-minute ones, stuff like that. You just got to focus on how you're producing it for a minute or so, okay? Like today, 2 minutes. How am I doing it? What do my speeds look like? I've got enough time to think about all the parts of the technique. Then you've got to change up. So it's what do my speeds look like now? How am I doing it? Am I doing it well? Not so well. Am I getting it right? Not so good. Whatever, right? And then there might be some ratings that you're good at, some ratings that you're not so good at. Okay, so great understanding of having that inner search for your own goals and your own vision of how you feel yourself you should be doing it. Okay, and today was a really good opportunity for that. So not only do you pump out a great workout, which is tough, really tough, but it does give you that opportunity to just try and find the bits and pieces that you need to put your package together, okay? Because that's really what we're trying to do, is put your package together in terms of your development, your training, all that sort of stuff. And today's just another one of these ones where we can put ourselves under pressure. We're trying a lot of different things. There's good rating changes. There's so much going on that you've got to think all the time, okay? And so that's really what it was about. Right, Robro, why are the last 10 minutes long? Oh yeah, they did. Did they not feel like that? I thought the 30 here on that last one was probably the longest 2 minutes of the lot. Okay, once I got into that last part, I'm like, yeah, get down below 140s. I'm like, yeah, I've only got 500 meters to go. Let's go. I think that's when I said, you guys know how long you've got left. You know, so it's just stuff like that, mate. Felt like that. Chris, thank you so much. All the kind words. Have a great Christmas 22. Yep, I will do. I'm not going to lie. The liver's going to take a hammering in the next week or two. The tyres were all synced for me. Great work. Okay, awesome session. Well done. Thanks, Chris. Michael, well, what a challenge. Yeah, especially if you did that bloody 2K yesterday. Oh, man, that's nasty. Robro's video was only 8 seconds off of me, not big. Okay, sweet as. Yeah, okay, thanks, team. Honestly, it's fun. Yeah, there is some good stuff in the background getting worked on right now. I think we're back here second week of January. I'm just going to have to check. And it's probably this time again. No, the earlier time. Shit, I'll get that out to the team anyway. But there's... let me get on to you now. I'll just give you a preview anyway. I think we might be back here on the 10th, 17th, and then back on the 31st. Sorry, your time. 16th, 23rd, and then, no, 9th, 16th, 30th, and then we're going. I'm away on the 23rd, and obviously the 2nd of January is thing. So you'll get all of that communicated to you guys anyway. Don't you worry about that. And yeah, and we'll be back into it. So over the break, honestly, just have a good bit of time. You know, celebrate, do what you need. Just tick along on your trainings. I'm going to sneeze. Man, it's all pollen and everything around here at the moment. It's crazy. Everyone cutting hay. Have a good time. Keep up the training. Keep up the good work. Set yourself some good goals. I know the holiday challenge, I think someone said that at the start. This should knock it over the edge. That's all there. Just keep at your own personal goals, doing bits and pieces that you want to. As I said, we're working on quite a higher end 2K program at the moment. It's not going to be for the faint-hearted. I know, obviously, programs that we've already done are a bit tough. This goes above and beyond that again. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of VO2 max sessions. So just working through that sort of stuff now myself. But just going to take a few weeks break. She's been a C of a year. Can't use that four-letter word. It's not the greatest one. But look, it's... honestly, we're not out of the woods. There's other life has got to carry on, but we've got to do bits and pieces. So let's just keep trucking along, do what we need to. But until then, what I might do over the break, only because it's too hard to do live sessions and stuff like that, just keep an eye out, because what I might do is I might just do some sessions like this today and just put them onto the YouTube. Okay, so I might just film a few. Gives you something to guys to go back and have a go over while you're in your own time. I'll throw out a mixture, two or three if I can. Just helps, because I know the YouTube sessions are a really good thing, maybe a bit of an underrated resource. So we'll add what we can and see where we get to. Okay. Merry Christmas. Thanks everyone. Yep. Thanks. Merry Christmas everyone that's saying it in the chat. Until next time. Santa's coming with me inside to get another coffee. And you guys have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will see you all in 2022. So, from me and the team at Asensei, thank you very much. And I think if you guys check on the thing, I think Asensei is, it should be your choice to make sure we get your goals and ambitions. Tell your friends about it. That's what we want. Okay, right. I'm out. Goodbye, team. Till next time. Have a great time.